Hockey is wild. Fast skates, flying fists, frozen pucks, but the real madness is hiding inside the rulebook. These rules look silly on paper, yet each one can flip a score and wreck a superstar's night. So grab your stick, keep your head up, and learn the crazy codes the NHL uses to control the chaos, all in straight-up playground English. Every rink has to stash one random goalie, just in case the two real ones get hurt. He could be a coach, a driver, or the dude who sharpens skates. The league calls him the emergency backup. In 2020, the Hurricanes lost both goalies in the same night. They yanked David Ayres, age 42, a Zamboni driver, out of the hallway. He threw on borrowed pads, stopped 8 shots, won, and became a legend in 1 hour. It showed the rule is no joke, and you never know when the crowd janitor turns into Iron Man. Goalies love sneaky moves, like smashing the net off its moorings. If the puck is rolling toward the line and the goalie pops the net loose, the refs imagine the goal line still exists. Puck crosses that ghost line, count it. One goalie tried the stunt in 2010. Net flew, puck slid, horn blared. Cheat blocked, crowd laughed, scoreboard changed. The league lets goalies wander behind their net, but once their nose crosses center ice, the whistle screams. 2 minutes for thinking you're a forward. This came because old legends like Ron Hextall could pass lasers the length of the ice. The NHL pictured a goalie skating into the attack zone and said nope, so a red line became an electric fence. Snap your stick, drop it. Skate around holding a broken twig, and you sit for 2. You can hand your extra stick to the goalie. Totally cool. But if your goalie gives you his giant paddle, illegal. Imagine a winger charging with that monster blade. No fair. Even worse, if the goalie's own stick dies, he can't skate to the bench for a new one. Someone must fetch, or he fights shots barehanded. It looks ridiculous. Giant pads, no stick, pure panic. Face-offs are tiny battles with huge stakes. Cheat once on the draw, and the ref tosses you out. Cheat twice in a row, and the entire bench eats a penalty. That's like getting a timeout in front of 18,000 people. Centers practice foot angles, hand grips, even eyebrow flinches, so they don't blow it. One bad twitch, and momentum is gone. The referees themselves are part of the ice. If the puck ricochets off a ref and bounces to the rival for a slap shot, play on, goal counts, sorry about your feelings. Only when the puck gets wedged inside the ref's gear, like stuck in his skate or pocket, does he blow it dead. Yes, the stripe guy can accidentally become the perfect pass. On a delayed penalty, you can pull your goalie, add a 6th attacker, and hunt a goal before the whistle. Score on purpose. Everybody cheers. Score on yourself. The goal gets awarded to the last opponent who touched the puck, even if he's scratching his nose at the bench. One keeper was credited with a goal without shooting, just because the other team panicked and flung the puck backward into their own net. Talk about free points. Dumping the puck high over the glass to escape pressure used to be normal. Fans hated the delay. So in 2005, the league dropped the hammer. Flip it straight out from your own zone. Automatic 2 minutes. Doesn't matter if the puck hit a pebble or your stick wobbled. You sit and think about physics. Stick curves matter. The blade can only curve 3/4 of an inch. If a coach thinks your stick is bent like a banana, he can demand a ref measurement. If he's right, you're penalized. If he's wrong, his team is penalized. In the 1993 final, Montreal guessed right on LA's Marty McSorley. He sat, Montreal tied it, then won the cup. Moral? Know your own hardware. Goalies once ruled the real estate behind the net. They'd grab dump-ins and launch breakout passes. It slowed the game, so the NHL painted the trapezoid. Outside that little box, goalies touching the puck get 2 minutes. Martin Brodeur, king of puck handling, basically forced this rule. One line of paint shackled a Hall of Famer. Lose your helmet mid-play, bolt to the bench, or snap it on fast. Ignore the rule, and you're in the box. The league watched too many heads bounce on ice and decided safety wins. Now, players tighten straps like they're zip-tied. Some dare to leave them loose and risk a frantic sprint while the rush zooms by. Kick goals are soap opera drama. If you punt the puck in, no goal. If it merely deflects off your skate with no clear kick, it counts. Fans bicker forever about what counts as a distinct kicking motion. Slow-mo replays zoom into ankles and edges. One tiny dig saves or costs a season. Every celebration waits for the courtroom upstairs. Hand passes are legal in your own zone, fine in neutral ice, but illegal if you flick it to a teammate in the attacking zone. The Sharks scored a playoff winner off a missed hand pass in 2019. Chaos erupted. Since then, cameras zoom on every glove motion near the blue line. One fingertip nudge can erase a highlight. Shootouts and penalty shots. Once the shooter touches the puck, they must keep inching forward. Stop dead. Skate backward, tap the puck twice. Whistle, no goal. A guy tried a flashy spin move, paused too long, and the ref canceled his celebration. Keep moving or keep dreaming. Knock the net off in overtime on purpose, the other team gets a penalty shot, no argument. Goalies sometimes accidentally nudge posts when they're cooked. The league slapped that trick away with this sudden death dagger. Scoring on your own power play feels like stepping on a rake. One slip, empty net, puck slides home, goal goes to the closest rival. Even the opponent's goalie can get credit without touching it. Imagine giving a goal to the guy you're supposed to be hammering. Brutal. High sticking usually costs 2 minutes, but if the victim bleeds, double minor. 4 minutes on defense. Players instantly check their mouths. Some chew the inside of their lip to show blood. Nasty but true. Playoff desperation makes vampires out of grown men. Goalies can tape sticks any color except pure white on the blade. White hides the puck against the ice and is considered unfair camouflage. Use it and get ordered to retape. Refuse and you're out. All that over a roll of tape? Play without a stick all you want, but throw it to block a play and the other team gets a penalty shot. Goalies too. Ben Bishop tossed his twig on a breakaway, gave up a free goal and looked like he'd swallowed a puck. Shattered rink glass must be replaced fast. If it takes too long, game pauses or gets postponed. Everyone chills, literally, while workers wrestle big glass panels at 3 a.m. Coaches have 30 seconds after a goal to decide if they'll challenge. Miss the window. Too late. Live with it. Benches now resemble NASA. Tablets, stopwatches, men yelling, 20 seconds, decide! One late click and frustration rains down. Too many men on the ice is hockey's banana peel. If the new player touches the puck before the old guy is 5 feet from the bench, penalty. Teams drill line change timing like dance practice. One early foot and you hand over a power play. Offside reviews only cover the zone entry. Once play is set up, you can't rewind for a microscopic skate blade. This stops endless freeze frame hunts and keeps the game sprinting. Leave the bench to join a fight and you're gone, maybe suspended. Whole lines once jumped to rescue teammates. The league slammed the door. Now fights stay small. The war never lands on the whole bench. Face-offs demand sticks, not hands. Swat the puck with your glove on the draw. 2 minutes. Bye. Tiny cheat. Big cost. Refs stare at gloves like they're ticking bombs. Tape color, glass shards, ghost goals, surprise heroes. These rules pull strings behind the curtain. They keep hockey fierce yet fair, like a storm inside water.